fly, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Hold me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't think twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook now. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar clean.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's our first carry for their running back, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick-6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Start on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
For a loss, and it's 2nd down.
43-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Set. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Stonehouse in punt formation.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Ready.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jacob Harris in there for the stop.
At the 29-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Abdul Carter in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Escaping to his left. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to
Now on a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3 and out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3 and out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
3rd and 11. They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First carry now for Jason Blue. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go!
They'll stay on the ground. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Darian Porter in on the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down. Ryan Stonehouse.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. A handoff as they try to run it here. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd and inches. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Come on.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now give on the ground.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
60 Bison.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good for Tampa Bay.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short. which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Still going inside the 20. A minute 56 to play in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 15-yard
back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8. And sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd
A
down.
loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Tracking 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
On the run to the right. That is intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go now.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready, ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stretch.
On the toss, they'll run. And he'll be out of bounds, up past the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Still on the move. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go. Take off.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw, and the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 7.
Let's go. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. He'll look to throw here on first down. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On second down, they'll run. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down 10 at the 31-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll manage only a couple. Darian Porter in on the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he missed it. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Ready?
Drive will start on the ground. And they'll have it across midfield. Now is the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down. They get 18 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Buccaneers are going to have it just past their 25. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And 5. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Here we go. Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now he'll air one out. And this will be incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you could see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Left side, he's got Ibuka. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to throw yet again. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Whoa. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hill looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Now a give on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the 2nd half.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Gravity lying.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this check, and they block the kick.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now there's two ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Check.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Quick slant into the hands of Ibuka. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 bison, 70 range. Go!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Rolling right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Yes, Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Going to have the Buccaneers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. Proper 80.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, set.
Back to the air once more on second down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer and score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer.
Buccaneers 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4.